powerful, transformative full moon will be occurring in the sign of Leo, February 9th, 2020. Of course, we have to talk about it. Let's get it. Hello, my beautiful lovelies. Welcome back to this beautiful channel. If you are new here, hello, hi, how are you? My name is Shonnetta from goldenlineage.com, and here on this powerful, radiant YouTube channel, I love to make tarot pick-a-cards, tarot readings like this one, and other spiritual related videos, all right? So if that is enjoyable, all right, if you want to see more of this on your feed, make sure you subscribe and join this beautiful growing family, all right? And while you are subscribing, make sure you ring that post bell notification bell down below so you stay updated and you do not miss out when homegirl, when sister posts future videos like so. You already know, let's go, period. Yes. Okay, you guys, I'm so happy to be back, all right? You know, I wasn't really gone for long, but you know what I'm saying? You know the vibes. I just always love when I'm recording, okay? I got rose quartz here. It really vibes with this full moon, you know what I'm saying? So welcome back to the channel. Welcome to this video. As you can tell by the title, all right, this video, we will be discussing this full moon in Leo. How can we use this energy? How will this affect us? What is it teaching us? All that. All right, so I would encourage you to grab your notebooks, take some notes if you feel called, okay? Grab some water, some tea, a beverage of your choice. Just make sure it's healthy. Why does she got bars? What's going on? All right, but anyways, you guys, all jokes aside, let's get into it. I'm hyped, you know what I'm saying? So let's go. All right, so you guys, just like in every single moon magic video that I post here on this channel, I have the corresponding moonology cards that go with what's going on, and I also have this tarot deck here. Now, I don't know if I'm going to use it. I might use a different one, but we'll see what spirit, you know, calls for, okay? So what two cards do we have? So we're having a full moon, and I say this in every moon magic video that I do here, but I'm going to say it again just in case there's, you know, newbies or, you know, people that are just founding my channel, just getting into spirituality. So full moons, what do full moons do? Okay. Full moons, it's a time where you might notice that things seem a little bit interesting. You know, some people act strange. Some people are emotional. Some people just, you know, have stuff going on and they don't know what the frick is wrong with them. Oh, it's a full moon. Let me tell you why, okay? So full moons, all right, they're big, they're bright, they light up the sky, and that's on period. You know what I'm saying? So these full moons, you look at it, it's radiant, it's glowing, you know what I'm saying? So look at it the same way as this full moon. It's glowing, it's shining light on, you know, things in your life that were put in the dark. So for example, if you are somebody and you have been in an unhappy relationship, a toxic relationship, but you're holding on to it during the time of a full moon, depending on, you know, what full moon it is, but during the time, the full moon will literally have you feeling just very emotional and, you know, maybe even angry, upset, frustrated, you know, anxious. But what it's doing is the full moon is showing you, it's illuminating the toxic, the heaviness in your life that you need to release during this time period. But it's not just all about the bad, you know. What if you're thriving? What if you're following your intuition? What if you're, you know, trusting the guidance from your spiritual team? Well, then during a full moon, you really won't be feeling a lot of heaviness. You'll more so be feeling motivation, motivated to follow your dreams, motivated to go after everything that you desire and deserve. Okay, so it's always two sides, you know, light and the dark, you know what I'm saying? So depending on what you're going through, depending on your life, your situation, your surroundings, it's going to affect you differently. So everybody's like, how will this affect me? I'm a Libra. How will this affect me? I'm a Virgo sun, Virgo moon. Look, all right, with full moons, new moons, it's the universe showing us. The universe is our teacher. We're constantly learning, okay? So what you need to do is you need to go within, all right? If I were to be shuffling the tarot deck, the Hermit would come out here. You know what I'm saying? We have to go within and see, how do we feel around the new moon? How do we feel around the full moon? You know, so I want you guys to pay attention to this, okay? Because while I'm posting this, there's a few more days until the full moon, you know what I'm saying? Depending on when you're watching watching this, but the week prior, you know what I'm saying? How are you feeling? The days, building up to the full moon, getting closer and closer. How are you feeling? What's popping up for you? What thoughts are going through your head? Pay attention to it. Go within, get a journal, take notes. And, all of the notes that you take, really, assess that. Read it, study it, and then figure out, okay, this is what I need to release during this full moon, and this is what I can keep, and this is what I will go after. All right, 3 things here. What can you release? What can you keep? And what do you need to go after? All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. The full moon card here, the message that this says here is surrender to the divine. Because, full moons, it brings interesting energy where sometimes things happen out of our control. So this is the message from Spirit, the Most High, Divinity, telling us that whatever happens the week building up to the full moon or even after the full moon, because the energy will still be present in the atmosphere, all right, surrender, go with the flow. And it's always better. Look, this is just from experience. It's always better to go with the grain than go against the grain, because if you go against the grain, you might run into even more difficulty. So, Spirit is just coming through and telling all of us to surrender. Let it go. What are you holding on to that doesn't serve you? And so let's go ahead and dive a little bit deeper into this full moon. This full moon is, it's in Leo. All right, so we're having a full moon in Leo in Aquarius season. So interesting energy. Aquarius, it's the sign of being unique, being your true authentic self, being different. You know what I'm saying? So that's a big message in itself. Leo, what's that? Leos, we have a reputation, okay, of, really being self-centered, self-absorbed, especially if you're uninvolved Leo, you know what I'm saying? Super in your ego, nobody can tell you nothing. That's an uninvolved Leo. I'm just being real. But when a Leo starts to, heal certain aspects in their birth chart, work with it, and realize, okay, you know what I'm saying? Not everything's about me. Let me focus on other people for a second. They start to evolve. And I'm not calling out any Leos. I'm a Leo myself. And I personally feel like there's nothing wrong with being confident. There's nothing wrong with admiring your beauty, but that's just me. Comment down below if you feel the same. But anyways, let's get into this, okay? So a full moon in Leo here. Leo, we're ruled by the heart, okay? Leos are ruled by the heart chakra. So this full moon here, in all, it's telling us, it's really the universe showing us, how can we, listen to our heart, and where have you not been listening to your heart? So many times in our human existence, we have a dream, you know what I'm saying? So for example, if you have a dream to be a full-time work-at-home artist, creating art, selling it, and that's how you make your living. So that's your dream. But then you have all of these outside influences saying, oh, that's going to take a long time. Are you sure that's going to work out for you? I don't know. It seems like hard work. These are people, these are outside influences, and they're putting their own projections, they're putting their own limiting beliefs onto your dream. This full moon in Leo says no. Don't listen to those other people's opinions. Don't listen to what they have to say. Don't do it. What you need to do is you need to hear heart. You need to follow heart, okay? And with this all happening in Aquarius season, this is the surrounding energy. So we have a full moon in Leo occurring during Aquarius season. That's the universe, that spirit showing us, okay, it's okay to follow our heart and to be different. If your dreams seem, so out of reach, nobody else is doing it, you don't know if it's going to be successful, you don't know. Let me tell you this, Aquarius is ruled by Uranus. Uranus is the energy of the genius ideas, the brilliant ideas, the intellect, the smarts, the intelligence. Follow your heart. Listen to your heart. It doesn't matter what anybody else is doing. It doesn't matter what other people have to say. It doesn't matter if nobody else is doing it, because guess what? You do it, you're going to be the first to do it. And I bet you so much success will come from it. So this full moon, all in all, is encouraging us to, really open up and be our true authentic self. And mark my word, I definitely feel like a lot of people around this time, if you've been, keeping secrets about your true self, like your sexuality or things of that sort, it's going to come out. And that's on period. But there's nothing wrong with that, because that's what the universe is wanting, for everybody to be their true authentic self. And so this is where it gets interesting. Have you been, acting like you're somebody that you're not? Have you been wearing a mask? Have you been wearing a mask? Where have you been trying to, fit in? You know what I'm saying? If you've been trying to follow the trends or fit in with other people, the full moon is going to illuminate it. And I'm not saying this to make people feel uncomfortable. This is just for a select few of you. But look, this full moon in Leo is really going to be illuminating a lot of things. The fakes, the phonies, the reals. You know what I'm saying? So real recognize real. And, this is also a powerful time to, observe your circle, who you're hanging around. Are they phony? Are they real? Are they authentic? Are they trying to be somebody that they're not? You know what I'm saying? So these are just all messages. But overall, this full moon in Leo, it's a powerful time to really ask yourself. And I would recommend for you to write down these questions and do like a little journaling session with yourself. First question, okay? What are your dreams? What are your goals? What is your deepest heart's desires? That's the first question. And when you answer that question, you guys, I really want you to be honest. It doesn't matter if your dream seems so out of reach. Write it the freak down. All right, that's step number one. All right, question two, and this is a big question. Where have you been ignoring the heart, okay? And that goes for your heart has been telling you something. Your heart is like, hey, we gotta do this, it's time. Where have you been ignoring it? So many people, they're like, oh, this job, I hate this job, it's so annoying. My heart is telling me I need to break free, I need a new job, but they never do it. Is that you? Is that what's going on? Has your heart been telling you you need to move to a different state, but you've been staying? Where have you not been listening to your heart, okay? And why? That's the third question. Why haven't you been listening to your heart? Is it because you're afraid of what other people may say? Is it because you're afraid of how you'll be looked at or how you'll be viewed? What is it? Because I feel like the big reason why we as humans don't follow our dreams and aren't comfortable with being our true authentic self is because we're afraid of being judged. But let me ask you this question. If you knew that you were to be supported going after that dream, that aspiration, then what would you do right now? All right. And whatever the answer to that question is, take action. All right. Like I said earlier, full moons, this is a powerful time to release. All right. The universe, it's going to be illuminating so many things that are keeping us from our heart's desires. So whatever is being illuminated, whatever hurts you, whatever makes you feel some type of way around the energy of this full moon, get rid of it. Release it. It's okay. We don't have to hold on to it for so long. And let's get into this. You remember earlier how I was talking to you guys about basically, Leos have a reputation of being, a little bit self-centered, but we're just gorgeous and handsome and beautiful, all right? And that's on period, but y'all not ready to hear that. But seriously, you guys, Leos have a reputation for being all about themselves. And let me tell you, this full moon in Leo, this is the time to focus on ourselves. We're not focusing on other people. We're not focusing on what Betty Weddy is doing down the street. We're not focusing on what Freddie Petty is doing. We're not, okay? We are focusing on thyself, okay? This is a time to get to know yourself. In fact, so many things are happening in synchronicity. So I'm filming this way before the full moon, but the energy is starting to gain momentum. I'm looking outside, the moon is growing, it's getting larger, so I feel the energy coming. I changed my hair. That's Leo energy. The hair, I changed it. I listened to heart. You know what I'm saying? You know the vibes, okay? This book, I found this book at Target, 3,000 questions about me. And this is a book with 3,000 questions to ask yourself, to get to know yourself. So let me ask you a few, all right? Let me ask you a question. What do you need more of? Ooh, what do you need more of? Okay? What is one thing you'll never do in public and why? Okay? Are you scared of spiders? These are real questions, all right? Let me see. Have you ever tried to get someone fired? Why? Dive deep because these questions, they might seem random, but there is medicine at the root of the answer to that question for you, okay? Let's see here. What or who brings your wild side to life? You know what I'm saying? What's on your mind these days? What have you been thinking about? If you could do one thing for someone and there were no limitations, what the freak would it be? All right, this is the energy of getting to know yourself and doing what you love, putting yourself first. It doesn't matter if your mother's gonna disapprove. It doesn't matter if your best friend's gonna disapprove, because at the end of the day, if somebody loves you, if they have love for you, if they care for you, they're gonna support you no matter what. And sometimes, we have to put our foot down and we're gonna say, hey, this is what my heart is telling me to do, so I'm gonna do it, and you can choose to support me or not, but I'm still gonna do it. And when people hear you say that, when people know that you're serious, they'll be like, dang, all right, I have no choice but to support because I love this person. That's the energy, putting yourself first. And this is an example. If you have a very judgmental partner, you feel like you can't be yourself, you feel like you have to walk on eggshells around this partner, there's no more of that. Okay, releasing codependency, feeling like you have to, question every single move that you do to make your partner happy. This is what we need to do. We need to focus on thyself, putting ourselves first. This would be a powerful time to treat yourself. Maybe change your hair, try something that you've always wanted to try. And it doesn't matter what nobody has to say. You know what I'm saying? It does not matter what anybody has to say, because at the end of the day, you're listening to your heart, and that's all that matters. And that's on what? Period. All right, so let's see if we can get any guidance from Spirit. Spirit's already communicating with me, but this is a time to do what makes you happy. And if there's, people in your life that don't make you happy, bye. You know what I'm saying? If you're following accounts that don't make you happy, bye. You know what I'm saying? This is all about us, and especially if you're somebody, you're always catering to other people, you're always putting other people's needs or emotions or opinions first before yours. No, you know what I'm saying? Spirit is like, okay, you do that enough, all right, all year round. This time, this moment, it's for you. Treat yourself. And let me ask you this: what is something that you've been wanting to do for yourself but you have yet to do it? All right, we're diving deep, but this needs to be said. All right, I'm feeling 9 of Pentacles in reverse. All right, 9 of Pentacles in reverse is what I'm feeling here. That's the energy where we haven't really been focusing on ourselves. We've been focusing on so many other people and doing certain things to make so many other people happy. But Spirit's like, no. All right, connect with heart. What do you want to do? What are your dreams? And what's stopping you? And whatever is stopping you, bye. All right, snip. And for those of you curious, I found this at Target. This book is called 3,000 Questions About Me. Google it. Buy it if you feel called. This is so amazing. All right, like, whoa. Do you ever feel blue? And if so, what triggers it? These are all questions that we should ask ourselves to really get to know ourselves, because we spend so much time getting to know other people. But when was the last time you actually sat, had a conversation with yourself, and got to know who you really are? You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it's deep, treating yourself. Don't let the pride get in your way. Follow your dreams. And if you feel like there's so many other people doing it, bless. What makes you different? Remember, this is happening in Aquarius season. You have different energy. You're not like everybody else. But also, this is also the energy if you're trying to fake and be somebody that you're not, fit into a category or a group of people that you are not, the full moon's gonna illuminate that, and you're gonna feel like this energy where you just want to be your true authentic self and break free. So for different people, the sun. Okay, wow, thank you, Spirit. Okay, let's talk about it. For so many people, I mean, this is gonna hit different for so many different people. But look, Leo energy, the sun, following our heart, stepping into creativity. Is there a creative activity or hobby that you wanted to pick up? You know what I'm saying? Do you need to express yourself more creatively? Where do you need more fun? What is draining the fun? What's draining the enjoyment from your life? I mean, the full moons is a powerful time to really question ourselves, to dive deep. We even have the Hermit. All right, and I knew it. This full moon screams Hermit to me. You know what I'm saying? Virgo energy. This is the energy of going within. All right. And for a lot of people, this is the energy in reverse. We have been focusing on so many other priorities, so many other people. And I get it if you have children, if you have a whole marriage, yes, that should be your focus. But I mean, if you're in the flow, constantly focusing on other people and putting your needs, your desires on the back burner, it takes a toll on us over time. So this full moon is strongly teaching us and showing us, yes, we can give to other people, 3 of Cups, but this card is in reverse. We can't give to other people if we have no enjoyment, no fulfillment for ourselves. All right, so take some time for thyself. Take some time to get to know thyself, okay? And really go inward. And whenever the Hermit card is in reverse, this can indicate somebody feeling alone, somebody feeling, depressed, or somebody feeling like nobody's really there for them. But the beautiful thing about this is it's all mental. The mind can play tricks on us. So if you do feel alone, reach out to a good friend. You know what I'm saying? Have you been antisocial? Have you been, just in the house cooped up? You know what I'm saying? Not really enjoying life. If that's the case, break free. Have fun. Do what you love. All right. There's a sextile going on this full moon. And when the planets have sex, that's good for us. Doorways are opening. Portals are opening. So what are your dreams and what do you need to get to it? All right. And remember, full moons, it's a powerful time to release. Okay. Release fears. You know what I'm saying? Do you have a fear of being seen? Do you have a fear of rejection? Dive deep. Why haven't you gone after that dream? That dream makes you so happy. That's what you envisioned, but why haven't you done it? You know what I'm saying? Are you hanging out with the wrong crowds of people? I mean, so many questions, but again, the moon. This is a full moon where it's gonna bring a lot of emotions. It's gonna bring a lot of suppressed feelings to the surface. And before we can move forward, we have to release those emotions. Like the Wheel of Fortune's in reverse here. Spirit's telling us before we can go after those dreams, before we can even take the first step, we have some releasing to do. We have some snipping to do, all right? It's crazy because Saturn's energy has been influencing so much of us. So many of us, Saturn has just been popping up left and right in personal readings, all right, collective readings. I mean, I'm just like, whoa. All right, back of the deck energy is the world, okay? This is Saturn's energy. So again, this is the energy of maturity, maturing. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we carry shyness from our childhood. So if you're too shy and timid to follow your dreams, Spirit's like we have to mature. At some point, some way, somehow, we have to level up. We have to step out of our comfort zone in order to fulfill these dreams, okay? So really quickly, this was so powerful. The Sun card came out. So I'm going to see if we can get any guidance, any, additional guidance for everybody watching this video here. All right, so back of the deck energy, and this is a part of releasing, releasing the fears of keeping us from following our dreams, all of that. So we have Amber. All right, is your name Amber? Are you self-sabotaging? Are you letting other people's opinions and projections affect you from following your dreams? All right, it's getting real. All right, so this is the card that says give it to God. Okay, take a deep breath, and on the exhale, release any negativity, release any fears, release it. All right, powerful rituals that you can do. I recommend for you to look into releasing rituals, fire ceremony rituals, and really fully release any heaviness, any fears, any insecurities. That's another one, insecurities that are keeping you from following heart, from listening to heart. Okay, so that's the overall energy. Spirit is clearly, once again saying in this reading, we must release, we must get rid of it. And it's okay to feel that way. So many of us are feeling it, you know what I'm saying? But it's important for us to use the moon cycles to conquer these feelings and to get past these bumps in the road, okay? We have periodddd, all right? And this is life lessons. You can break free from reoccurring negative patterns by praying to know the lesson and the blessing they contain. Is there a certain cycle that you're stuck in? You have this burst of energy one day. I want to follow my dreams. I'm finally going to do it. You go to do it. This isn't good enough. I can't get it right. I scrap it. Repeat. Are you stuck in a cycle? You get excited. You go to do it. You do it. It doesn't come out the way you thought it should. So you scrap it. You be unhappy, you think about it again, you try it again, and it's a cycle. So if you're stuck in that cycle, Spirit says here, pray to know the cycle so you can release it on this full moon and get past it, grow from it. We have yellow jasper, all right? Control issues, all right? Are you being too controlling? You want to follow your dreams, you want to follow your heart, but you're not, just, surrendering. Like surrender, it might happen in a different way than you might realize if you surrender and let the universe do what it do. All right, do what it do. So don't be too controlling when you're manifesting. Have let the universe bring it into your life however it needs to be brought in, because just because you think it needs to come in this way, it might be different. Look at the bigger picture. We have Tanzanite, okay, and spirit here is saying ready to love again. You have healed from the past enough to open your heart to new love. All right, open up the heart chakra, connect with the heart chakra. All right, if you have been dealing with a broken heart or emptiness in your heart space, use this full moon to release that heaviness from your heart chakra. Use this full moon to illuminate your heart chakra and heal your heart. All right, this is that energy. All right, we have Opal. Okay, let yourself sparkle and shine, and that's on period. All right, you are being guided to be bold and show your bigger than life side to the world. Where have you been dimming your light to make other people feel comfortable? Where? So many questions. Spirit is asking so many questions right now, but really write these questions down, because I'm going to rewatch this and I'm going to do it my damn self. Write these questions down in a journal and respond to it, or respond in the comments. But where have you been dimming your light to make other people feel comfortable? For example, if you're, big into spirituality, you have a gift. You have a gift for, healing others, whether it's with Reiki, with readings, with just your psychic abilities, whatever. You have a gift, okay? All right, that's your light, that gift. And then your family might not support it. So around your family, you have to dim your light. You have to act like you're someone you're not. That's an example. Where exactly have you been dimming your light to make other people feel comfortable? You know what I'm saying? Because a real God, a real goddess doesn't dim their light for nobody. And that's on period. If you feel uncomfortable because of my strengths, my gifts, toodaloo. All right, that's 2020's energy, and that's on Puriana. But of course, it used to not be like this, but this comes with releasing and really healing and realizing at the end of the day, I need to be my true authentic self, because if I'm trying to be somebody that I'm not, it's not going to work out for me. So again, another message for all of us: if you are faking like you're somebody that you're not, this full moon is going to illuminate it. And I feel like the full moon might push you to have the truth come out. Be your true authentic self, okay? Let yourself sparkle and shine. Again, yourself. This full moon is about you. Don't focus on nobody else. Don't focus on what nobody else is doing. Focus on you. Take this time to really connect with you, all right? Get to know yourself. Treat yourself. Love yourself, okay? And finally, we have two cards. Wow. We have Ruby, all right? And the Ruby says, bless your heart. All right, during this full moon, if you need to, reach out for emotional and spiritual support to heal your mind and to mend your heart. All right, again, if you're dealing with a broken heart, or, just your heart feels heavy, baby, this is the time, this is the place, this is the energy to, do your releasing rituals. Say, universe, I'm surrendering. Look, surrender. I'm surrendering. I no longer wish to walk around with this heaviness. I wish to be happy. I deserve to be happy. That's what my heart's telling me. All right, I'm releasing it. Wow. All right, and finally, we do have these Sugalite. All right, Sugalite, or however you pronounce it. Own your divine power. And I said this earlier, and this is on period. Replace codependent people-pleasing with assertiveness and empowerment. No more being codependent, relying on or, walking on eggshells, doing things just to make other people happy. No, Aquarius energy here. All right, Aquarius with Leo, and they're polar opposites. All right, this is the energy to do you and to stop thinking about other people. It doesn't matter what they think. It doesn't matter how they're going to view you, because if they don't like you, let them unfollow. Let them cut you off, because at the end of the day, that's saving you. You know what I'm saying? Period. So everybody, that was the message. That's my interpretation on this powerful full moon. Of course, I had to talk about it. I'm a Leo, so I had to represent. Leo gang, comment down below. Aquarius gang, comment down below. You know the vibes. But since there's a sextile going on during this full moon, it's going to bring a positive aspect. And the planet Mars is going to be with that follow-up, all right? Mars is really going to be pushing us, okay? Mars is that Aries energy pushing us to just do us, all right? Be you. And that's on period, poo. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here. Yeah, I really hope this helped you. Comment down below. Are you ready for this full moon? How is it affecting you? Did this resonate with you? I would love to hear it. Yeah, so I'm gonna end this video here. I love you guys so much. Peace and love, family, and I will see you on my next one. Bye, guys. Ah!